week 5 and I am studying Korean this semester. The module code for it is LAK1201, and I thought this video would be very helpful for future students who are planning to take Korean in NUS, or if you're just curious and you would like to have a pretty basic but still effective understanding of some of the sentence structures in Korean and whatnot. So first things first, the Korean alphabet. There are many resources out there and even some on YouTube, so I'll just put some of them here. Here's one language channel that I've been following for a long time, and these are 2 of their videos where they teach Hangul. The Korean alphabet is really easy to learn. I would say out of Japanese, Chinese, Korean is hands down the easiest because they still have alphabets and you can know how to read and write pretty quickly and easily. But after Korean alphabets, that leads me to vocabulary, like the nouns, the verbs, and from there I'll talk more about sentence structure and grammar. But in terms of vocab, I just want to talk a bit about the LAK1201 module. So it is week 5, but let me just show you the flashcards and the number of words that we have to memorize already. Here are all the flashcards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, to be fair, this one is still relatively blank, but there are a few words here. Let me just walk you through how I do my flashcards. So for example, this one, I put the Korean words all here and I numbered them. And then on the back, I just put the English words and I number them, so it's very easy. Like jubu is housewife, or hyuji is tissue, or 교과서 is textbook. So it is really easy to learn the vocab this way, and I feel like I'm maximizing the space on my flashcard. So vocab is it's just memory work. There's nothing much to it, I would say, but what requires a lot more understanding is sentence structure. So I made a few flashcards as well on bigger cards. What I do is I just come up with the sentence template. I thought I'd take this moment to talk a bit about Korean particles. So there are 3 main types that we're focusing on for now, and the first 2 are quite interchangeable, but I guess for this video I'll be focusing more on whether the previous word ends with a consonant or a vowel, because that greatly affects which of these particles you use. So for example, if the previous word ends with a consonant, you would use either of these 3, and if the word ends with a vowel, you would use these other 3. So Korean really cares a lot about the vowels and the consonants, but of course I'm no professional and this sometimes confuses me still, so here are some resources that could help you out a lot better than I can. With that being said, here are some examples. 저는 물을 마셔요. 포도가 맛있어요. 저는 노래를 들어요. Now that I've shared a bit about the vocab, the sentence structures, a bit of the grammar and the Korean alphabet, I'll be talking more about the module in itself. I have an assignment due tomorrow, so it's like a Korean essay, and I need to basically introduce my family in Korean, talk about my family in Korean. So I actually have a draft already. I will be writing that now, and hopefully I fill up the 300 word requirement. This is how the document looks like. I just need to write my essay here, so let's do that. Okay, I'm stressed out for a couple of reasons. One, I'm starving and I don't have anyone to eat with, but a small matter. The other thing that I'm more stressed out about is Korean. So I looked at NUS mods and I saw a review, and that review of the module really got me worried. As I was saying along the way to lunch, I read a review of the Korean module, and this girl, she came in with like a bit of experience in reading and writing. She knew the Korean alphabets already, she knew some vocab, but because she didn't keep up with consistently studying, she didn't get the grade that she wanted, and that's just really scary to me. As much as Korean is one of my lighter modules for this semester, I don't want to get complacent. Like, I need to save those SUs for computer science modules. Just a little nugget of thought in this Study Korean With Me video. Back to work. I did 2 drafts of the essay. These are the first 2 drafts, and I went for lunch, realized that I should make some changes. So this is the third one. I'm almost done. I'm still figuring out how to end it, and I hope that it is okay because Korean is really stressing me out. So I'm done writing my assignment. I just need to scan it and submit it. I also need to print out some lesson materials, so good timing. And that's the end of this video. I pray that you stay safe, happy, and healthy wherever you are.